At some point, we all face it. That moment when your inner strength fades and something tempting pulls you in like a wave you can't escape. Maybe it's a midnight snack you said you'd avoid, or the message you're about to send that you know you'll regret. Or maybe it's an old habit creeping back into your life when you swore you'd moved on. You feel hijacked, like your mind is no longer yours. But what if that moment wasn't a failure? What if it was a clue? Stay with me, because you're about to discover 13 powerful truths that can help you reclaim control the next time temptation shows up. These aren't just tips. They are mindset shifts, rooted in psychological insights and real-life tools that can help you build lasting self-mastery. So before you give in, give this a listen. Many people treat temptation like a character flaw, something dirty, shameful, weak. But there's another perspective. Temptation is a messenger. It's the part of you that wants more pleasure, more escape, more freedom. Not because you're broken, but because you're human. Next time you feel tempted, don't attack yourself. Ask instead, what am I actually craving right now? Is it peace? Excitement? Connection? Relief? This is the first step to inner power. Curiosity without judgment. You can't master what you refuse to understand. So, what's your urge really trying to say? Here's the truth. Your desires are not enemies. They are signals. As the philosopher once said, the body holds more wisdom than all your thoughts. Stop fighting the craving like a beast. Start listening to it like a teacher. If this resonates, hit the like button now. It helps more people find this and fight their own battles with insight, not shame. Let's keep going. Modern life is full of temptations. From addictive apps to comfort food to endless dopamine loops. It's easy to blame the world. But the real battle? It's inside. The part of you that wants the pleasure. And the part that wants discipline. Willpower alone won't win this fight. Because willpower gets tired. Especially when you're stressed, lonely, or overwhelmed. Real strength comes from knowing your own patterns. Instead of saying no harder, start asking why louder. Here's a practice. When you feel a strong urge, pause. Watch it rise. Don't react. Say, I see this feeling, but I don't have to follow it. This makes you the observer, not the puppet. You stop being a prisoner of every impulse and start becoming a sculptor of your choices. This simple habit, watching without reacting, can shift your whole relationship with temptation. Comment below. What's one urge that shows up for you often? Let's learn from each other. Here's something wild. Sometimes, the more you fight temptation, the stronger it gets. Why? Because rebellion is built into the human spirit. If you're constantly told, don't do that, part of you will whisper back, watch me. So instead of using all your energy to suppress temptation, redirect it. Use that fire to create, to move, to connect. Feel like smoking? Go for a run. Feel like texting your ex? Call someone who brings out your best. Redirect rebellion into resilience. Deep inside all of us is a shadow, a side we often deny, hide, or avoid. Temptation is often your shadow tapping you on the shoulder. What you're secretly drawn to might reveal the parts of you you've rejected. Do the work. Not by judging, but by exploring. Your shadow isn't evil, it's misunderstood. In it is hidden power. Learn to bring light to the parts of you you once tried to silence. That's not weakness. That's wholeness. Most people think discipline means saying no instantly. But sometimes, the key is delay. The next time temptation strikes, don't say no. Say later. Give it 10 minutes. Take a walk. Drink water. Check in with yourself again. Often, the urgency fades, and you respond from clarity, not craving. This builds trust, not just in your discipline, but in your ability to pause, reflect, and choose. If this has helped you so far, share this video with a friend who's facing a tough habit. They need to hear this too. Here's the deal. When you remove temptation without replacing it, you create a vacuum. And nature hates a vacuum. If you take something out, you must fill it with something better. Start small. Replace screen scrolling with a creative hobby. Swap junk food with a walk in nature. Exchange shallow conversation with deeper connection. Ask, what can I bring into my life today that nourishes me so deeply? Temptation just feels boring. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to stop seeing temptation as a test and start seeing it as a teacher. Ask, what is this urge trying to teach me? Is it about loneliness, fatigue, boredom, a desire for excitement? Each craving carries a clue. Your job isn't to hate it, it's to decode it. Self-awareness gives you power. Not to be perfect, but to be in charge. Comment I'm learning if you're starting to see your urges differently. Let's talk shame. It's what creeps in after you slip. But here's the truth. Self-hate doesn't help you grow. It keeps you stuck. Try this instead. When you mess up, ask, what was I really needing in that moment? Then respond to yourself like you would a close friend. This isn't letting yourself off the hook. It's giving yourself the emotional safety to grow. You can't shame yourself into transformation, but you can learn your way there with patience, compassion, and wisdom. So many of our struggles with temptation come from old stories. I always mess up. I'll never change. This is just who I am. But what if you're not your past? What if every choice is a vote for a new future? Start rewriting the story. I'm learning. I'm healing. I'm choosing better. Every urge you overcome rewrites a page in your story. So ask yourself, is this action aligned with the story I want to tell? Here's a practical tool that changes everything: rituals. Simple daily actions that create structure and strength. When life is chaotic, temptation thrives. But when you create meaningful routines, you build invisible armor. Wake up and move your body. Check in with your thoughts each night. Set phone-free hours during the day. These little anchors add up. They remind you who you are and who you're becoming. Environment matters. You could have the strongest will, but if your fridge is full of junk and your phone is next to your bed, you're fighting with one hand tied behind your back. Shape your space for your future self. Put reminders where you need them. Hide distractions. Create friction for bad habits and flow for good ones. Make it easy to win, hard to fall. What's one change you could make in your space today? Temptation grows stronger in silence. When you face your urges alone, it feels like you're the only one struggling. You're not. Talk to someone. Find a group. Even one honest conversation can shift the weight. You'll realize you're not broken. You're just human. And humans grow better in community. So if you're facing something big right now, don't isolate. Reach out. Together, we get stronger. Here's what most people get wrong. They think growth is about winning every battle. But real strength? It's in getting back up. Messing up doesn't erase your progress. Quitting does. So when you fall, don't start over. Start forward. Every struggle carries a seed of wisdom. Don't waste it. You don't have to be perfect. Just willing. Last thing. Your cravings are not just problems. They're signals. They point you to the parts of your life that want healing. More meaning. More honesty. More you. So don't just resist temptation. Learn from it. That's where your real growth lives. If even one part of this video helped you, drop your biggest insight in the comments. Let's talk. And if you want more videos that help you grow from the inside out, hit subscribe. You are not your urges. You are the one who notices them, learns from them, and rises again and again. This is your time to rise.